My name's Mr. Kennard.
And my name's Mr. Tremaine. We both work for SASP and we're here to tell you about a brand new project called Healthy Futures Bite Size.
Healthy Futures Bite Size is a set of 6 virtual videos that you will take part in every week. Each week you will learn about a new subject around how you can keep your body healthy. Each of the sessions are delivered in a fun, thematic way.
So to get you started, we're going to give you an example activity right now that you can join in with your whole class. So what's going to happen is Mr. Kennard in a second is going to throw me a ball. There we go. And this ball is going to start our game off. So the challenge is, in a second, Mr. Kennard will throw me another ball and I'll drop this one on the floor. If you think the next ball is going to be bigger than this current ball that I've got in my hands, you have to stand up and march on the spot. If you think it's going to be smaller, you sit down in your chair and you lift your feet off the floor. So hopefully that's nice and simple. Are we ready? We'll give you some time to get ready and into your position. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go, there's the next ball. So we had a smaller ball, so if you were sat down, lifting your feet up off the floor, you score yourself a point there. Well done. Ready, so if you think the next ball's going to be larger, you stand up and march on the spot. If it's smaller than this ball, you lift your feet off the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go, there's the next ball. So we've got a volleyball, so it was larger, so you scored another point there. We've got one more ball to go. So if you think it's going to be bigger than the volleyball, you stand up and march. If you think it's going to be smaller than the volleyball, sit down, lift your feet again. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a good catch. So we've got a massive beach ball here. So if you got it right, score yourself another point. And that's just a quick introduction to our brand new project.
This week's topic is the importance of exercise. We hope by the end of today's video that you will have a better understanding of how important exercise is for your bodies.
So before we get started, we're going to do a quick warm-up, which is really important for our bodies. For this activity, everybody needs a safe place to play this game, and you need a partner and any object that you can find in your classroom. This can be absolutely anything. We've got a frisbee, but you might even find something completely different, as long as it's safe to use. This is what's going to happen. So Mr. Kennard is going to sit down on the floor to start with. He's got his object, his frisbee, and he's going to place it next to him on the floor. He's going to keep his feet on the floor and push his hands down. He's got to lift his bottom up off the floor. He's got to stay in that position, and we're going to give him 10 seconds to do this activity. What he's got to do is transfer the frisbee, or the object, from one side of his body onto his tummy and down onto the floor, and that's 1 point for him there. Then he's going to try and transfer it back across to the other side. That'll be 2 points. We're going to give him 10 seconds to see how many he can do as quickly as possible. I'm going to count down from 10, see if you can see how many times he's transferred the object, see who can get it right. Are we ready, Mr. Kennard?
We're ready.
3, 2, 1, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, it's tiring. So see if you can remember how many Mr. Kennard scored there. You might need to pause the video and ask the class as well. Now it's your turn, but you guys get 30 seconds to do this activity.
Also, when your 30 seconds is up, we want you to have another go. But this time, on your second go, you're going to try and beat your score from your first time. So this is our personal best challenge to you.
How did you find that warm-up? Did you beat your personal best score? Did your teacher have a go as well?
Now we're going to find out just how important exercise is for our bodies. Does anybody know why it's important to exercise? We're going to give you 30 seconds to talk to the person next to you all about why you think it's important to exercise. Your teacher will pause the video to give you a chance to talk. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
How did you get on? This is what me and Mr. Kennard spoke about. It helps to maintain a healthy weight. It helps to make you feel good. It helps to strengthen our bones and muscles, and it helps us to make new friends.
Does anyone know how much exercise we should do every single day? Is it 30 minutes or is it 60 minutes? What do you think? The correct answer is 60 minutes. Now we're going to have a go at trying to see what happens to your bodies whilst you're active. Firstly, we're going to ask everybody to make sure they're sat down in their chairs, and we're going to do absolutely nothing for the next 30 seconds. Your teacher's going to pause the video and we're going to see what happens to your bodies whilst you do nothing. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
How did your bodies feel? Next, we're going to walk around the classroom, being very sensible and not bumping into anybody, for 30 seconds. This time, we're going to see if there's any changes in your body. Your teacher will pause the video again, and then they will play it again after 30 seconds.
How did you feel that time? Were there any changes between walking and sitting down? Finally, we're going to sprint on the spot for 30 seconds as fast as we can. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
What were the differences you noticed in your bodies? Were there any changes between the different activities? Your teacher can ask you, or you might get to speak to the person next to you about it.
Here's our high five challenge for you. Hold your fist up in the sky. Now every time we say something, if this happened to your body, we want you to stick out a finger or a thumb. There are 5 possible answers. See if they happen to your body. Are you ready? The first one is, did you start to breathe faster? If you did, you can stick out a finger or a thumb. The second one was that your heart rate started to beat faster. The third one was that you started to feel a little bit hot. The fourth one is that you were starting to smile a little bit more. And the fifth thing to get your high five is, did you feel like you had more energy after you were doing the exercise? If you got all 5, you got our high five challenge. So far today, we have spoken about what happens to our bodies when we exercise. Do you remember our high five? All of those things that happen to our bodies are really good for us. Things like making our hearts go faster and smiling will keep our hearts strong and healthy. And if we have strong and healthy hearts, hopefully we'll live for longer too.
The final part of today's video is the importance of exercise poster. We have emailed your teacher a copy of this poster for you to fill out individually. The poster looks like this. Your challenge is to put onto the poster all of the things that you can remember that we've spoke about today in the videos. Also, a few examples could be making your heart beat faster when you exercise, and maybe making your brains feel healthier and more focused.
We hope you enjoy making your posters and putting as many different bits of information around why exercise is so important for you. Good luck, and we'll see you soon for another video next week.